right. Y'all see this, guys? So I want y'all to see this, man. So I invested in this stock April 26th. I invested $50,000. I'm down 6,300 year to date now. A couple of things. Now I'm not tripping because we did the financial analytics. My mentor in the stock game told me that this is going to be one of those buy and holds. At the time, he projected it was going to be 4 to 6 weeks. Right now, it's June 12th, so it's been over 6 weeks. I bought it at $23 a share, and it was projected to go up to like $45, $46 a share. So essentially, I would have doubled my money. Now, one of the things I want to kind of shed light on, and I'm not saying you can't make money in stocks, right? Nor am I saying that I'm scared of stocks. But what I am going to say is that same exact time frame, I put $50,000 in my business, and I turned that $50,000 in my business to $283,000 during that same exact time frame, 471% return on my money. Now, I broke down this thing called the wealth triangle before, when I'm talking about, hey, look, when you're in high income skill set phase, meaning if you're not making at least 10 grand a month in your current business, then the best place for you to invest is inside of your skill set so you can learn to make money and make 10 grand a month. Then you get up to a certain level, and then you start creating a scalable business. Now, to wrap this up, when you're in scalable business phase, the best place to invest your hard-earned capital is right back in your business, right? Because when you invest back in your business, there is no other investment typically that's going to get you that type of return. Now, the lesson that I've learned is if I'm going to invest in stocks personally, because of the way I'm able to make money in my company, if I'm not getting at least a 500% return on my money, meaning I put $50,000 in and it's getting to 500,000, right? Actually, I put $50,000 in and it needs to be returning to me at least about 300. That's a little bit more realistic because I've done that. It makes no sense for me to take that money and invest in stocks, because here's the thing. I broke down this thing called the profit first model. 15% needs so anytime you have $1, let's just say you're making 100 grand a month, 50% of that money needs to go towards operating expenses. 15% needs to go to taxes, that's 15 racks. 20% needs to go towards a profit account. Then you pay yourself the remaining 15%, which in this example would be 15 racks. That being said, when we get deeper into the whole profit first model, right, what I did was I just took 50 racks from my profit account and I just put it in this stock thinking I was gonna make money. But typically what I do with my profit account is I take profit from that profit account and I reinvest back in Facebook ads because I can get a return on my money. So that's a good use of that cash, and then I replenish the cash. But in this scenario, I was like, well, let me go ahead, deploy some capital in the stock market because I can probably really quickly make this money, and it didn't happen that way. So moral of the story, when you're in scalable business phase, reinvest back in your business because you'll make way more money in your business unless you've identified what your bottom return is on that stock trade and you're working with someone who's financially educated and knows how to find those stocks, or you identify a stock pick. So if you're getting really quickly, like as of the recording of this, even though it was a bubble, AMC was at like $2, $3, $10 a share. Had I, and again, I don't have a crystal ball, but had I invested that 50K in that AMC stock, I would have went from like $10 a share all the way up to like $60 a share. That'd have been well over a 300-400% of return on my money. Take it out, right back, put it back in my company, or I can reinvest back in the profits. But that's how you want to do it. You want to identify those quick picks if you are in the stock game and trying to make quick money if you're in scalable business phase, and or keep reinvesting in your business and do a long-term play. Because when I look at it, like I would have made way more money had I put that 50,000 instead of it being if I put 100,000 inside of my business, I would have turned, inside of a marketing campaign, let me be clear, I would have turned 283 to 564 as opposed to turning 50K to 283. Make sense? Hope that makes sense.